Good morning, 6 o'clock. Thanks for starting it off with us at Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus, America Arias.
And I'm Bridget Piorla. You might have to deal with a little bit of rain today, but at least the temperatures are not as cold as they've been. I'll take that any day, Rachel.
Yeah, it's not overall bad today. They're below average, but still, I mean, we could be worse. So it's certainly possible. It could be a super soaker of a day, but we're just going to see a few light showers around throughout the morning and into the afternoon as well. Although I do think there will be plenty of dry hours. The real rain is going to arrive for tomorrow in the way of some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Right now in our satellite and radar picture, a couple of light showers pushing through northern Hartford County right near the Notch. Otherwise, temperatures are around 61 degrees in Hartford, New Haven 64. We are scanning the state mostly dry, but also mostly cloudy. 57 now in Torrington. It's 61 out the door in Bridgeport. So most of us this morning are starting off in the upper 50s to right around 60 degrees. So not an overall bad start to our morning. There may be some brief brightening later on today, although I do think the clouds are going to win out. If you have any outdoor plans or activities, I wouldn't go canceling them, but noticing towards the evening there is another opportunity for a few lighter showers to develop, more scattered than anything else. There's a better chance for rain that's going to move in for tomorrow morning. So it's cloudy now, temperatures around 61 degrees, cloudy for the ride home, watching for a light shower, temperatures in the upper 60s. Then for tomorrow, showers and storms around 72. We'll build in the humidity before warmth on the way for Wednesday. Wednesday looks quite nice with temperatures in the lower 80s. We'll have more on that coming up in just a bit. As we check in with the roads now here at 6:01, almost 6:02, for the most part, I think our commute is okay. We aren't looking at anything too bad across the state this morning with our drive times looking like this. Windsor to the 84 interchange at 3 minutes. New Britain Ave to the Hartford Tunnel is 5. We'll check in with Fairfield County. We typically start to see our delays building at this hour, and that's certainly what we're seeing now. It's all still manageable from Bridgeport into Fairfield at 9 minutes. Trumbull to Westport is 14. Over to you.
Rachel, thanks. A pair of incidents are under investigation right now in Waterbury. We're talking about a shooting and an armed carjacking. Police say they happened about an hour and a half apart yesterday. Now, the first one was the shooting. That's where police say the victim suffered serious injuries. And then just a couple miles across the city, police say a man was carjacked at gunpoint. Fox 61's Stephen Reels explains what happened in that carjacking.
Waterbury police sent out the arrest notice Sunday evening after an armed carjacking turned into a police chase that led officers onto the highway and into another town. Right around this intersection of Pine and Bishop is where police say the reported carjacking happened. Police said the adult male victim told officers someone with a firearm approached his car while he was inside it and then took off. The man told police he wasn't hurt. Police found the stolen car almost 2 hours later around South Main Street and Platts Mill Road. When officers tried to pull the car over, the driver didn't stop and proceeded to lead the police on a chase down Route 8. Police say the driver got to Naugatuck and got off the highway before crashing into a wall along Great Hill Road. And that's where officers took an adult man and woman into custody. Now, Waterbury police tell us that Naugatuck police and Connecticut State Police are helping with this investigation, and we do expect more details on this incident to come forward in the coming days. In Waterbury, Stephen Reels, Fox 61.
Stephen, thank you. Police say someone shot a man at the corner of Macaulay Avenue and Pritchard Road in Waterbury. He was dropped off at St. Mary's Hospital with serious injuries. Police say it happened around 2 yesterday afternoon. No arrests have been made. We have calls out to get an update on the man's condition.
State police shared an update on a silver alert. They say a woman and her 1-month-old baby were found last night, but with serious injuries. Police canceled that silver alert for Sadie Fleming and her infant, Hudson. The two were reported missing yesterday morning out of Washington, Connecticut. Now, at this point, we don't know how they were hurt, but state police say they are investigating in the area of Brinsmaid Road.
Hartford police say someone was stabbed in Hartford off Airport Road earlier yesterday morning. Officers tell us the victim is expected to survive. They say it happened around 2:30 in the morning at Airport Road's intersection with Wethersfield Avenue.
And New Haven police say someone shot a 34-year-old man inside an adult nightclub. Officers were called to Catwalk, that's on East Street, at about 4 o'clock yesterday morning. We don't know what led up to the shooting or how that man is doing this morning.
And also in New Haven, police shared the name of the man who was hit and killed by a car on Dixwell Avenue early Saturday morning. Now, 50-year-old Edward Fernandez was in a wheelchair going south on Dixwell Avenue from Charles Street. A driver also going south hit him with their car just before 4 in the morning, according to investigators. The driver stayed at the scene.
And we continue to follow developing news for you here. This investigation continues into the suspicious envelope that was sent to Central Connecticut State University's president. State police say Zulma Toro opened the letter at her Burlington home Friday night, and it released what troopers called an unknown substance. She wasn't hurt. She did not require hospital treatments. State troopers, fire crews, the State Department of Environmental Protection, and Yukon Hazmat all responded. And Toro thanked first responders in a letter to the campus community. She says her commitment to leading the university remains strong. Pride Month festivities continue all across the state, with cities and towns celebrating love and equality for all.
More than 1,300 people gathered in Glastonbury yesterday afternoon for its annual Pride Festival, and Fox 61's Kate Pattyfoot has the sights and sounds from the celebration.
The Pride celebrations are continuing. In Glastonbury, many people came out Sunday afternoon to support the LGBTQ+ community and just have fun with their family.
Pride to us is not just a party or a celebration, it's a statement.
Anthony Delizia is one of the co-founders of Glastonbury Pride. This year, people of all ages came out to the town green to celebrate something Delizia finds incredibly important to the cause of the event.
Seeing that presence, seeing that community can mean the world to one of these young folks who might not feel like they're supported or who might be contemplating things that are worse. And so to have that lifeline and to see that we're present in their community can mean the world.
The atmosphere in Glastonbury was one of celebration, with music, dancing, and love all around. Something Erin Kelly says she wants for her kids.
I want to show my girls that everyone in every relationship is worthy of love and support, and so they had such a great time and I had such a great time, we came back again.
Others like Cassie Doyon came to speak about Q+, a nonprofit that offers programming for queer youth. Doyon is a lead facilitator for the organization. She said their efforts are positively impacting the community.
Actually really awesome being here, finding new youth to come to programming, but also we found that parents are coming through and telling us about how the programming has impacted their youth, hearing about them going off to college, into adulthood, and what Q+ has been able to do for them in their youth. So it's been really, really rewarding being here.
According to a new report from Out Leadership, an LGBTQ+ business network dedicated to supporting and driving equality in business, Connecticut is considered one of the top states for protecting LGBTQ+ rights. And that's something those in the LGBTQ+ community hold on to tightly in our state.
We have so many amazing protections for the LGBT community, for trans individuals, non-binary individuals, which, as you know, are increasingly under attack right now and being used as the example by these people trying to spread that hate. We know at the end of the day that we have leadership that actually cares about us. You know, I couldn't be more proud to live in the state of Connecticut.
Organizers say Sunday's celebration was the largest yet for Glastonbury Pride, with more than 1,300 people showing up. In Glastonbury, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
Well, California officials are pushing back after President Donald Trump ordered National Guard troops to respond to anti-immigration protests.
Local officials say the deployment fuels fears all across Los Angeles. Marianne Rafferty has the latest.
Escalating protests have downtown Los Angeles on edge, with law enforcement using tear gas and rubber bullets to try and break up crowds for a third straight day on Sunday. The surging tensions follow President Donald Trump's decision to order at least 2,000 National Guard members to the region. The president said local leaders failed to stop protests that began Friday when Trump administration immigration crackdowns led to dozens of arrests in the area.
Nobody's going to spit on our police officers. Nobody's going to spit on our military. That happens, they get hit very hard.
Crowds and Guard troops came face to face outside a detention center Sunday where immigrants are being held. Traffic on the 101 freeway even grinding to a stop for quite some time as people became barriers.
What we're seeing in LA is chaos caused by the administration. But it does not give you the right to be violent, to create chaos, or to vandalize property.
In a post to X, Golden State Governor Gavin Newsom asking President Trump to rescind the order, calling the National Guard's deployment unlawful. In a similar post, former Vice President Kamala Harris writing in part, quote, deploying the National Guard is a dangerous escalation meant to provoke chaos.
Are you prepared to invoke the Insurrection Act?
Depends on whether or not there's an insurrection.
President Trump says government officials who stand in the way of law and order will face charges. The administration is also watching other cities closely for any additional protests. In Los Angeles, I'm Marianne Rafferty, Fox 61.